First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from the Superdome. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. Finds Nakua on the slant. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now the former first-round pick, Breece Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
And he's into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown Saints. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now it's the rookie out of Louisville. It's Isaac Dorendo. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll go play action here with Milton. That is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Saints will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Give up the middle with Hall. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Another run here with Hall. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll run here with Edwards. Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with Hall. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Devontae Smith, touchdown, New Orleans.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun is Milton. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. He's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Play action. Now it's Milton. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Milton. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
First and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he's got it! And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A run with Garendo. Open space inside the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Isaac Garendo. Touchdown, Eagles. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. This one grabbed by Nakua. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. That is caught. He got Godwin. 15 yards through the air. First down, New Orleans.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into half.
He is in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Saints. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Garendo. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down for 33 yards. A 3-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 7. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their 2nd quarter. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, here's Milton. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down, Eagles.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
We've already seen these 2 guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. That's to the 4th overall pick. It's Marvin Harrison Jr. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On the play fake, it's Milton. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Milton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
3rd and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Now Milton. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. Inside the 40. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Miami Fairbairn set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Smith. He's still on his feet. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. That is a big gainer for the Saints. An even 40 yards. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll find Hall out of the backfield.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
A run here with Hall. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will score. Reese Hall, touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll give it to Garendo. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. One more time, it's Garendo. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They'll go again with Garendo. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Isaac Garendo. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Point after now from Dicker. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner, the quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield is Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll check this down to the running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 6. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall.
Here's Hall, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Here comes Garendo. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10. On the ground, it's Garendo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
On first down, here's Garendo. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on second and 2. They'll run. Here's Garendo. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide that'll hold them to a gain of 2. Second down and 8. From the gun, here's Milton.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
A run on first and goal. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaac Garendo. Touchdown, Eagles. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Saints 38, Eagles 27.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Try and throw with Milton. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
So the Eagles will use their 1st time out here. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll run. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down, it would appear. Yes, they are moving the chains. Wow, that was a big risk. 4th and 4. They got it by a full yard. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That one incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this one online, and it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game. And now they'll line up for the onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll try the right side with Hall. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again with Hall. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
A give. Here's Hall. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more